Saw that fish come up and hit it. Alright guys, what we're doing today is popping corks in migratory bayous that connect major bodies of water where the shrimp migrate through, the trout follow them around. We're just popping corks with our shrimp Creole colored TKO shrimp underneath, and we're just getting started here. First couple we caught were throwbacks, but we're starting to get some action. See if we can run into the keepers. There we go, there's a keeper. There's a keeper. Woo woo! That's what I'm talking about. Nice fish. Nice fish. All right, let's go over our setup here. Got our shrimp Creole colored TKO shrimp, great shrimp imitation. We're using the famous 4 Horseman cork, got it in the cup version. Oval works great too. We getting after these specks. Let's get after it, guys. Now, whenever you pop in corks, we really like our silky string. This stuff can cast a country mile. Look at that. It just keeps on going. Cast long distances. Like to use a spinning reel with the silky string. Love a spinning reel with a popping cork. Just makes it a lot easier. Just want to make long casts and find that cadence that's working for you. Pop, 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 pause. Might be a 1 pop, might be a 2 pop. But what that cork's doing, especially in the fall time of the year, this is what we're trying to do. We're fishing like 8 to 12 foot of water here with a cork. That's not very common. And I may throw a jig here in a minute. But what we're trying to do is make noise that sounds like a shrimp. Because shrimp are coming through here. You know, we've had some reports of birds diving in these bayous like this, and the birds are diving on shrimp. The trout are eating shrimp, and what shrimp do is they skip across the water when they're running from a trout. And that popping cork sound, that is the closest thing you're gonna get to a sound of a shrimp skipping out the water. And that's what we're trying to do, what we're trying to mimic here. I mean, you can hear that cork way out in the distance. Listen. And that's what them 4 Horsemen are really known for, is just how much good noise that they make. Is a little squeaker throwback, but I tell you what, guys, I am seeing shrimp skipping all over the water. I'm surprised the birds aren't diving right now, but I've seen at least 10. And when I throw right by where that shrimp skips, pop that cork, it's going under. A lot of throwbacks, you just got to weed through them. Oh, missed it. That's the thing with them throwbacks. You're gonna miss a lot of fish doing this. Part of it. In a few weeks, these could all be 15-inch fish. But right on the cusp of that transition, when schoolies come in first, and then they get bigger as it gets colder. Oh, come on. Lots of bites though. A lot of fun. There we go. Another keeper. Just weeding through them, taking our time. Throw back here, throw back there, keeper. Throw back here, throw back there, keeper. It's pretty interesting that these fish are just dead in the middle of the canal and they're wanting to hit popping corks. I got a glow matrix tied on there. I threw that a few times, had a few bumps, but right now they're still on the cork, and I'm telling you, I'm just shocked how many shrimp are skipping, and I'm shocked the birds aren't diving on them, and I'm shocked they're not getting more bites. But there's shrimp in here. I'm seeing pogies. There's definitely some fish, so we should be able to put a mess together. There he is. And I tell you, it's just a lot of bites. A lot of bites, a lot of action. There's another keeper. Get us about 5 keepers a day. Something for dinner tonight. And go on and maybe do something else. But nice to see some speckled trout moving in to the estuary. I tell you, these TKO shrimp, they're really awesome. Fantastic under a cork. That's most of the time when I use them. You combo in that cork sound of a shrimp, plus one of my favorite shrimp imitation lures out there. And it's in our shrimp Creole color, which is just deadly. We're just popping that cork in the middle of the bayou. And I got my eyes peeled to see if I see any shrimp jump, which I've been seeing a lot, to make sure to throw on there. This time of year, this is the time of year you'll see them white shrimp skipping around from time to time. And there he is. Nice. So that's the other size that we're catching, like that 11-inch. They're like 11 to 14s, 10 to 14s. This one's close. Go ahead and let him go. You get out here early in the morning, you could probably throw some top waters in the middle of here. Get out here at the crack of dawn, or maybe some good cloud cover. Got a shot at them birds working. There we go. Got one shaking his head here. Little head shaker. Come on up in here. Come join the party, baby. Come join the party. Party. God, he choked that. And what happens is, a lot of times, you know, you got your line tied to the tip of the hook. A lot of times when you catch a fish, the lure will shoot up the line, and that protects it from getting torn up. These things are pretty doggone durable. And what makes it so nice is after you pop it, the cork, and you kill it, there's a counterweight underneath the hook there, and that makes it glide really natural. And that's what a shrimp, most of the time, if it's not kicking backwards, it's just gliding around in the water. And that's what makes this shrimp look so realistic. I saw that fish come up and hit it. The cork was kind of close to the boat. I saw a flash underneath the cork. Next thing you know, cork goes under. Pretty cool. Little rascal, little rascal. They get big. Golly, that fish. I went to go touch the trolling motor. He about ripped the rod out my hand. Oh, and I missed him. It's a decent fish too. That one was coming home with us. Definite 14-incher. I don't know if you saw that, but I went to touch the trolling motor, and I mean, amazing how hard he hit it to go through the tension of the cork, up my line, and about pull the pole out my hand. That was the bite of the day for sure. That fish was hungry. There he is. There he is. Well, that's gonna do it today, guys. Went over what we're doing here, popping corks, catching specks, school trout to keeper trout, using a TKO shrimp on the 4 horseman cork. Whoop, right there. 4 horseman concave cork. And we're using our silky string to get that cast far out there. I hope you enjoyed this episode of DockSide TV. To get your hands on some of these products, make sure to subscribe to our Matrix Bait Box, as we're going to put some of these products in there. This TKO is a bad dude. Pop some corks. Look for shrimp. Wintertime's coming. We're right in that transition. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see what's going to be maybe coming up in the future when it gets a little bit colder. Or look at some of our older October, September videos to see some areas and some techniques to try during this time of year. Until next time, good fishing.